अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप से हमने लिया है क्लास 11th के लिए, दैट इज़ मार्केट असेसमेंट। तो ये जो हमारा आज का टॉपिक है जो हमने लिया है इंट्रोडक्शन टू मार्केट डायनामिक्स, इसी को हम इसी को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे। लेट वी स्टार्ट। We have understood marketing is to produce what the customers want, but it is not very easy task to determine what the customers actually want. Any market is composed of a large number of customers, consumers which vary with varying backgrounds like education, income, preferences, likes, and so on. Further, these heterogeneous customers are spread over nearer and distant places of the enterprise. As a result, there is wide variation in their wants. It is difficult, if not impossible, for a small scale enterprise to produce a variety of products to satisfy the varied wants of all the customers. That is why a small scale enterprise has to decide which group of customers, also called target market, target segment, will be of particular interest to the enterprise. Having identified the target group of clientele to be served, the demand for the product by the target group can be estimated. Demand forecasting helps the entrepreneur in this task. डिमांड फोरकास्टिंग और मार्केट असेसमेंट, इसको हम जानने की कोशिश करेंगे। बिफोर वी डिस्कस डिमांड फोरकास्टिंग, लेट अस फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज मीant by demand. The simplest and the commonest definition of demand refers to the willingness and ability of customers to buy products or services. In other words, when the customers are willing and at the same time able also to buy products or services, we say that there is a demand for the products or services. When we consider this definition for all the potential customers having both willingness and ability to buy a product, it is termed as total market. Considering that an enterprise has its own operational area, the definition of demand can be narrowed down accordingly. Here is the widely accepted definition of market demand given by Philip Kotler. Market demand for a product is the total volume that would be bought by a defined customer group in a defined geographical area, in a defined time period, in a defined marketing environment, under a defined marketing program. Let me repeat. मार्केटिंग डिमांड जो इसकी डेफिनेशन है फिलिप कोटलर ने दी है, दैट इज market demand for a product is the total volume that would be bought by a defined customer group in a defined geographical area, in a defined time period, in a defined marketing environment, under a defined marketing program. It follows from the above definition that there are 8 variables: is product, total volume, bought, customer group, geographical area, time period, marketing environment, and marketing programs which must be well understood and taken into consideration while assessing market demand, also termed as demand forecasting. There are a number of techniques available for forecasting demand of a product. The important one is or survey method. The survey method is widely used method for estimating future demand of a product. This method is based on collection of data, information from the potential customers, dealers, and people with expert knowledge about the subject. Under the survey method, if the number of the respondents, that is customers or dealers or knowledgeable persons, is small, all are surveyed, that is information is sought from all. But if the number is very large and all cannot be surveyed, only the representative number is surveyed or interviewed to collect the relevant information. This later method is called sample survey method. Second one, that is statistical method. There are some statistical methods also, that is time series analysis and regression analysis, which are widely used for estimating the demand for the product. Time series analysis is used where historical data on demand of the product are available to forecast the future trend. The use of regression analysis is resorted to when um, there is a definite relationship between a relevant variable affecting the income and demand is established. For example, if the relationship between the customer's income and demand for a product is well established, regression analysis may be used to estimate the demand for the product at various levels of customer income. Last one, that is the leading indicator method. The method is based on the fact that some indicators move up or down ahead of others. By observing their movement, the event which will follow them may be predicted. Cloud information followed by rain may be an example of such movements. Similarly, the government permission to increase automobile production is a leading indicator of increase in demand for automobile accessories and diesel and petrol. Thanks.